If you hold an Indian passport and you're between 18 and 30 years old, the next 3 weeks could genuinely change the next chapter of your life. The Australian government has officially opened registrations for the Work and Holiday Subclass 462 visa ballot for the 2026-2027 program year, and the window to register closes on the 25th of June 2026. I'm going to walk you through everything: the exact dates, what documents you need, how the lottery works, and what happens after you get selected. Every single detail here is sourced directly from the official Australian Department of Home Affairs website. Stay with me until the end. There are a few critical things most videos get wrong. Alright, let's start with the basics. What exactly is this visa? The Work and Holiday Visa Subclass 462 is a temporary visa. It lets young people from eligible countries, including India, travel to Australia, work to fund their stay, and actually experience life there. Here is what you actually get. Stay in Australia for up to 12 months. Work in any industry, any occupation, with no monthly cap on work. Study for up to 4 months and leave and re-enter Australia as many times as you like within those 12 months. Wait, remember, the 4-month limit only applies to study. You can work for the full 12 months. Now, here's something important, something that makes India different from most other countries. For Indian passport holders, you cannot simply apply for this visa directly. You must first go through a ballot, a lottery system, and you need to be randomly selected before you are even allowed to apply. Each program year, Australia can grant up to 1,000 work and holiday visas to eligible Indian citizens. So yes, competition is real, but your chances are reasonable if you register correctly and on time. Now let's talk about the timeline. Because missing even one date means waiting an entire year to try again. Here's the schedule. Registration opens on the 4th of June 2026 and closes on the 25th of June. Selection rounds will continue through the end of April 2027. Here's the thing though, it does not matter whether you register on day 1 or the very last day. The selection is completely random. Take your time, get your documents in order, and register carefully. Once you're registered, you enter a pool. If your name is drawn, you receive an email invitation. Now, that invitation is not the visa. It is your chance to apply for the visa. You then have exactly 28 calendar days to submit your full application. Miss that deadline, and you forfeit your chance for the entire year. Registering is straightforward if you follow the steps correctly. To be eligible, you must meet all of the following at the time of registration. You'll need a valid Indian passport, be between 18 and 30, have a valid pay-in card, and a verified email address. To register, go to immi.homeaffairs.gov.au. Create your IMMI account, complete your registration through that account, and pay the non-refundable ballot registration fee of Australian $25. Now that $25 is separate from the visa application fee. If you get selected and you apply, there is a further fee of Australian $670. Now let's talk about the education requirement. And this is where India has a specific rule, different from most other countries. For Indian passport holders, you must have successfully completed at least 2 years of post-secondary study. Post-secondary means anything after your class 12. This includes diplomas, vocational training of at least 2 years, or even the first 2 years of a degree. You do not need a full degree. If you completed 2 years of any post-class 12 study, you may qualify. Honestly, this is one of the most common misunderstandings. People assume they need a full university degree, and they disqualify themselves unnecessarily. 2 more requirements: proof of funds and English proficiency. You need to show approximately Australian $5,000 for your initial stay plus the cost of a return flight. And here's something important: A consistent savings history can matter just as much as the balance on a single day. For English, you need an IELTS score of 4.5 or a PTE academic score of 30. If you completed at least 1 year of primary and 3 years of secondary schooling in English, you may be exempt from the test entirely. Here is something most people don't realize. This visa can extend your time in Australia well beyond 12 months. If you complete 3 months of specified work in regional or rural Australia on your first 462, you become eligible for a second work and holiday visa. Complete further specified work on your second, and you may qualify for a third. The ballot is only for your first 462, second and third. No lottery, as long as you meet the work requirements. Plan this from day one. Before I wrap up the critical rules, keep these in mind. You must be outside Australia when you apply. You cannot include family members or dependent children. You can work a maximum of 6 months for one employer, and you must enter Australia within a year of being granted the visa. And be very cautious of third-party agents charging excessive fees. The only official fees are Australian $25 for the ballot and Australian $670 for the visa application. Always use the official site immi.homeaffairs.gov.au. So to pull it all together, register between 4th and 25th June 2026 via your ImmiAccount account. Pay the Australian $25 ballot fee, non-refundable, PAN card valid. Have 2 years of post-class 12 study documents ready. Approximately Australian $5,000 plus return flight costs in your account. IELTS 4.5 or PTE 30 or English medium school proof. And if you're selected, apply within 28 days, no exceptions. That's your roadmap to the 462 visa. Everything from registration to final application. If this helped you, give it a like and share it with anyone you know between 18 and 30 with an Indian passport. Subscribe for accurate, verified guides on working and living abroad. Drop your questions in the comments. I read every single one. See you in the next video.